Hi, my name is Madiba Thompson. I'm one of the co-founders of the Generational Wealth Group, and I'm definitely honored and excited to go through this information and share how 7K metals can positively impact your life. Because this is very powerful information, so feel free to have a pen and paper handy to take notes. I would encourage it, but I guarantee this will not waste your time if you're a veteran in gold and silver, or if you've never even thought about it aside from jewelry. What you're going to learn about is an amazing financial technology that is disrupting precious metals like gold and silver bullion, as well as the collectible coin space. And, there's other benefits here as well. But ultimately, this vehicle is changing lives, no matter if you decide to share it or not. Everyone who takes advantage benefits massively. So the reality, guys, is a lot of us don't know about gold and silver hidden secrets of money. So I'm going to start out with a video from Mike Maloney and set the stage about the wealth opportunity. For those of you who don't know who Mike Maloney is, he actually wrote the #1 best-selling book of all time on precious metals. So he's an expert, knows what he's talking about.
Your true wealth is your time and freedom. Money is just a tool for trading your time. It's a container to store your economic energy until you're ready to deploy it. But the whole world has been turned away from real money and has been fooled into using currency. A deceitful imposter that is silently stealing your two most valuable assets, your time and your freedom. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
We are entering a period of financial crisis that is the greatest the world has ever known. The wealth transfer that will take place during this decade is the greatest wealth transfer in history. Wealth is never destroyed, it is merely transferred, and that means that on the opposite side of every crisis there is an opportunity. The great news is that all you have to do to turn this crisis into your great opportunity is to educate yourself. I believe that the best investment that you can make in your lifetime is your own education. Education on the history of money, education on finance, education on how the global economy works, education on how all of these guys, the central bankers, the stock market, how they can cheat you, how they can scam you. If you learn what is going on and how the financial world works, you can put yourself on the correct side of this wealth transfer. Winston Churchill once said that the further you look into the past, the further that you can see into the future. This program is all about creating your own crystal ball, being able to gaze into the future, being able to change this crisis, the greatest crisis in the history of mankind, into your great opportunity.
Speaking of educating yourself, you guys, I'm sure many of you have heard of Robert Kiyosaki. He's a major advocate for gold and silver. He actually originally wrote a best-selling book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad that sold over 32 million copies in over 40 languages. He also recently wrote a book called Fake Money, Fake Teachers, Fake Assets, How Lies Are Making the Poor and Middle Class Poorer. So listen to what wisdom he shares here.
Save money. Don't save government money, because they're corrupt as hell, as you know.
Yeah.
Save God's money.
This corona crisis, as I call it, it's a smokescreen for something that's been going on for years. When I was your age, I was in Vietnam and I was flying for the Marine Corps. When my rich dad sent me a letter saying, watch out, the world's going to change. And the world changed because President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard on August 15th, 1971. But back then in the 70s, being on an aircraft carrier, I didn't get that letter for like 6 months. That's how long it took to get to me. Now you guys go ding, ding, and you're there. I mean, the world is really no world at all. But he warned me that the world would change, and I didn't really understand it at the time. But that's when my curiosity about gold and money and all this really changed. So today, when I look at the corona crisis, but more the financial crisis, it's really, really horrifying because the financial crisis started back in 1971. And the reason I'm a rich man today is because, I knew something was wrong. I didn't know until 72. When I flew behind enemy lines to go buy some gold, and I didn't know what gold was. It was illegal for Americans to own gold in 1972. And I thought that was really strange. So my life brought me up to this moment. So I'm very happy to be talking to you, because the corona crisis, while serious, the biggest crisis is the financial crisis. And your generation, the millennials, have been screwed. I mean, big time, big time. I mean, if you understand how money is created, money is credit and debt. That's all it is. Credit, debt, and taxes. That's what money really is. But they don't teach you that in school. So today, the reason the world economy is crashing goes all the way back to 71. But what happened in 71, they could just make fake money, and they can keep printing fake money. And this is the US dollar. The US can keep printing fake money for a number of years yet. And the only way they could keep the economy expanding, they had to find people stupid enough to get into debt. So when I say because the dollar is dying, I'm just not BSing you. Yeah, I am a student of it. And it goes all the way back to the original, not the original, but the book I read here is called The Grudge of Giants. Grudge, gross, universal, cashless. So that's how I know the dollar is dying, the stock market is way high, and gold is high. They shouldn't be. And the reason is because they're ripping us off. They're printing so much money to keep the stock market high, so mom and pop stupid person who has a 401k or a pension, they go, oh, I don't have to worry. I got a pension. The stock market is up. And then meanwhile, gold is going up. The reason gold is going up is a common theme, is they're printing trillions of dollars. You cannot have both going at the same time. I hope I'm wrong, but the US dollar is dead. And when it's got about 5 more years, don't get me wrong, it's still a strong currency. But gold will get stronger, so will silver, so will Bitcoin. Because of this here is the school teachers, our governments, the Treasury, Wall Street, and the banking system, the Federal Reserve Bank, are ripping us off.
Yeah, it's really no time to play games, you guys. And so don't save government money, save God's money. So 7K is an amazing, no hype, real solution when it comes to buying gold and silver in fractional amounts and creating wealth. 7K is literally like a Costco membership for those that want to buy gold and silver. You're not buying anything new. You're changing that fake fiat paper dollar into an appreciating asset, right? And so the founders of 7K are Josh Anderson, Roger Ball, Zach Davis, Richard Hansen, and one of our 4 founders is responsible for creating a $2 billion company that's been around for over 30 years. And these guys didn't need to create 7K, but they understood the importance of this company and that people need this info. You know, our well-seasoned CEO is Jason Arfman, so we're an NGC authorized dealer. And we've also got an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So we pride ourselves in giving our members a great customer experience. There are so many benefits to a 7K membership. This slide shows them, but I'm just going to highlight a few of the many in the short overview about 7K. One of the many exclusive member benefits is getting you the best deals through dealer direct pricing on gold and silver bullion in fractional amounts. No minimums, you guys, and no maximums. Want to buy $1 in gold or silver? You can. Want to buy $1 million in gold and silver? You can. No minimums and no maximums. It's amazing. So 7K accomplishes this dealer direct pricing through an exclusive technology called the Sound Money Wallet. What's unique is financial institutions said we couldn't make this technology work or happen, but we did. This is powerful cutting edge technology and no one except for 7K members have access to this. The membership gets you access to owning the real physical asset of gold and silver, not an ETF or gold and silver on paper, but the real precious metal. So check out this video.
With your 7K membership, you're going to get numerous benefits, as you can see on this membership benefits wheel. That's going to include dealer direct pricing, where you're going to get literally some of the best prices on gold and silver bullion with no minimums and no maximums. You're also going to have your own personal web page with your own storefront where you can send referrals, and also your own digital wallet for physical metals. This is your own private vault where you can go in and buy silver and gold eagles in whatever amounts that you want. And it's always accessible 24/7. This is an outstanding benefit that comes along with this membership. Here's a brief video that will share with you more about what the Sound Money Wallet can do.
I like it that you can buy gold and silver in fractional amounts. It is great for my children. You know, they don't have $2,000 to buy an ounce of gold, but they can go in there and they can buy $40. They can buy $100 worth of gold 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I spend $5 at a time buying gold, or one silver eagle at a time, or less. Just whatever I can afford that day. It's so awesome.
Hey guys, this is Yuri Melendez. How are you, man? Listen, I want to give a testimony about the Sound Money Wallet. That has made my life so much simpler. This is the opportunity. This is the technology. No one has it. Only 7K members are allowed to use it. You have to be a member to use it. I call it the currency converter, where you can actually take your money from your account, bring it over to the Sound Money Wallet, then select if you want gold and silver with no minimums or maximums. Check this out, guys. Not only you can convert it, as gold and silver goes up, your money goes up. What are the banks paying you? 0.001%? And while gold and silver goes up, now this is like your own personal private savings account where you accumulate wealth. You can never go bankrupt having gold and silver. Guys, the Sound Money Wallet is the technology. Sound Money Wallet is the future. I just had to share. This is where you could accumulate wealth and use the technology to liquidate it at any given point.
The Sound Money Wallet is exclusive and it is unique, and it really stands out in the fact that you can buy gold and silver in fractional amounts now. No minimums and no maximums. No more worrying about what the budget can allow. If you want to buy gold and silver, now you have access to be able to do that. And you'll be buying them in the form of non-reportable gold and silver eagles, getting them at some of the best prices. In addition, you can have these metals stored for free, delivered to your door upon request. If you decide to store them, they'll be stored in our Sound Money Vault under the highest security and insured by Lloyd's of London, giving you all of the options to be able to make sure that you're building your gold and silver portfolio for your future. Buying gold and silver in your Sound Money Wallet is a simple click of a mouse button. By going in, you're able to move money from your cash balance to go in and buy silver or gold in fractional amounts with no processing fees whatsoever. By simply doing this, you're able to see with just this very, very short time span, I'm able to move, in this particular scenario, $5 in cash over to silver. If I want to then have those metals sent to me or sent to another member, I just simply go into my silver balance, and then I go to either another member and I click mail it to me, and I put in the whole ounces and a simple click of a button again, and I'll have the metal at my door. It's an amazing, simple process that anybody can do.
So Sound Money Wallet, you guys, it's powerful. But before I move on to one of another member benefit, my question to you is, does or has your savings account turned into your spending account before? I mean, how many times does this happen to you? You put money into your savings account only to eventually spend the money you plan to save, right? Well, you aren't alone, you guys, and this is why 1 in 4 Americans have no retirement savings. So this is where the member benefit of our auto saver comes into place, because it's like a forced savings program, but you're saving in collectible assets that have the ability to go up in value, unlike the US dollar or Canadian dollar, etc. We gathered literally a team of world-class experts to hand select collectible coins to take your collection and legacy to the next level. Our world-class coins and collections, guys, they're sent to your door every month, giving you peace of mind that your savings is on autopilot. So for more powerful insight on why you'd buy collectible assets like gold and silver MS-70 coins, look at this video called The $1.2 Million Mistake.
The $1.2 million mistake. Let's begin by taking a look at this chart that shows the purchasing power of the US dollar from 1913 to 2013. In 1913, the purchasing power of the dollar was worth $1. In 2013, it was worth 5 cents. We have seen the dollar and all world currencies lose value over time. Some of this is due to inflation, but most of this is because of a change that occurred in 1971. In 1971, the U.S. president ended the Bretton Woods Agreement, which cut all ties to currencies being backed by gold. All at once, all world currencies became a fiat currency, meaning they are simply backed by what the government says they are worth. Take this scenario as an example. Let's say you wanted to purchase a brand new Mustang in 1965. It would have cost you around $2,500 or 2,500 silver coins. Today, the same 2,500 won't get you the car, but the same 2,500 silver coins could buy you 2 cars. As you can see here, while the US dollar has lost its value over time, gold and silver has maintained its purchasing power. So, what would have happened if you knew this was going to occur and started purchasing silver? Let me show you. It begins with the MS-70 Silver Eagle. MS stands for Mint State. It's a grading system, and an MS-70 coin means the coin is in its perfect condition. If you had purchased one of these coins every single month since 1986, you would be sitting on a $1.2 million portfolio. And get this, that $1.2 million portfolio would have only cost you $50,000. That's the $1.2 million mistake.
So, you guys, another great member benefit is Stack and Sell. This is a first ever place where you can scan your coins for tracking and you can check the market value. You can buy other coins to complete a set, and you could sell your asset if you need to, all from this site. Now, on the right is an example of a 7K member Stack and Sell dashboard. They bought 43 coins for $8,605 over time, and the market value is approximately $12,623. That's a 46.7% increase. How's your money doing in the bank? Now, disclaimer, Stack and Sell is a real example of market value. It doesn't guarantee that all coins you purchase go up by a guaranteed percentage, but it shows what sellers have sold for and what buyers have bought for. Kind of like a car value. Some sell the car for more, some for less, but the guide is accurate. Also, it's an accurate way for you to prove that you've got or what you've got for homeowners insurance so you can get it covered, right? We also have an amazing lifestyle member benefit called 7K Advantage that offers you over 800,000 ways to save, from local restaurants wherever you are, everyday services you already use, deals on the largest name brands, as well as discounted travel. We help you save where you have to spend so you can spend more where you want. Check this out. Look at this discount on these hotels compared to most places you currently book through online, like hotels.com, Orbitz, and Priceline, just to name a few. In this real example, I saved $300 per night at this amazing resort in Hawaii and $119 per night at this other hotel option. Just so you know, there's companies that charge from $49 to $99 per month for this service you get from 7K just for taking advantage of the autosaver and stacking assets instead of saving cash, which is obviously smart, right? So the reality is, what you don't know could be costing you a fortune. So if you already buy or you choose to start buying numismatic or bullion, silver, or both like I do, just know that the same dollar we have all been conditioned to focus on has always been the same old dollar, but its buying power has steadily decreased, while the fine silver $1 coin you see on the screen has been the same silver $1 coin, except it has maintained its purchasing power. Look at what you could buy today with the same silver from 1965 compared to the dollar. The reality is, if you save paper fiat, then you plan to lose money. You know, there's an old saying that goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, guys. And because the facts are real, and people are struggling right now. As of May 2017, 44% of Americans said they could not cover a $400 emergency expense. In 2021, the number is like 68%, and they will rely on credit cards, selling something, or borrowing the money if such an event arose. So the question is, what's happening with your money? Because it's in the numbers. Look here. Here's how it's hitting you at home. These are the price increases from 2000 to 2018. And obviously they've increased much more in the past 3 years. Inflation is at an all-time high, so a whole lot more, okay? Eating out, eating at your home. You need to heat your home, right? But look at car insurance. This is mandatory stuff. Water and sewer. You have kids or grandkids you want to help go to college, you know? But what about medical expenses? Are they going to increase or decrease the older we get and the longer we live? They're only going to increase. Matter of fact, from 2000 to 2018, medical expenses have gone up by 97%, costing you more money. And that was back, it's worse now, guys. So right now, with all the uncertainty people have when it comes to employment, you know, people more than ever before in our history are looking for a way they can control their financial situation and build a business from home, especially when it's a business that's not centered around hype. So you can get paid to share 7K with others, and people need to know this. Question, did you know this info before you saw this? If so, great. Now you've got a better solution, right? If not, great. Now you've got a better solution. Just think about if we watch a good movie, we tell others. If we eat at a great restaurant, we share it with our friends. Why not share the 7K membership and get paid for your efforts? And so how it works is when you get started, if you choose to share, when you personally enroll one member on your left team and personally enroll one member on your right team, you unlock the ability to earn up to $500 per week as the necessary points accumulate. So every time you, as you saw, you accumulate 500 points on your left and 500 points on your right team, no matter if you enroll the people or not, after you've enrolled your first 2 personal enrollments, you guys make $500 that week. And every week after, when you or your team members accumulate 500 points on the left and 500 points on the right, you get paid $500 that week. How much of an impact would an extra $500 per month or $500 per week or $2,000 per month make on your household? Things you need to take care of financially. This is simple, you guys, because people need to know this information, and most have no clue 7K exists. Giving you the simplest platform to buy gold and silver in fractional amounts and to be able to start to get paid to save, it's powerful. So here's a brief message from co-founder Josh Anderson.
In the driveway, and he said, "Look, Josh, we've got to meet." And I said, "Well, Richard, I'm leaving right now. Can we meet like next Tuesday?" And he said, "Yes, but I'm here to tell you we've got to fix a problem." He says, "In every MLM company in the world, there's about 1% of the people who crush it, and no one else wins. We have to fix that problem. We tried to build a model around a product that no one could get hurt, and that for the first time, really, the 1% superstars in the industry, they didn't have an opportunity to make all the money. That the money was really weighted. If you look at our compensation plan, the money's really actually weighted for ease of use to the bottom for the associate. You know, you can't get much simpler, right, than one left, one right, and you're eligible to earn $500 a week, $2,000 a month."
You guys can even help others win and make even more money. But what's so strong is the average person in this industry enrolls 2 people. So you can enroll 2 people and win. And more importantly, the average person can start saving in assets instead of dollars. That's what the wealthy people do. Look at it like this. Signing up for 7K is essentially creating a savings account backed by precious metals. And each new team member that joins our mission creates exponential income for the rest of your life. Enjoy your benefits as a member and potentially gain wealth. Some members acquire all of their precious metals with their qualified commissions. So you can make up to $500 all the way up to $12,500 per week in this compensation plan. It's amazing and very, very simple. So if you're not willing to learn, because no one can help you. If you're determined to learn, no one can stop you. The distance between your dreams and reality is literally discipline. So the 2 annual memberships are the most popular premium for $499 and the standard for $199. They both get you in the gold and silver game. I tell people, if you want to be a customer, take advantage of the standard membership. It's a lot of value for the money, but we're completely okay with over-delivering. You're going to get a 1-year membership. You're going to get the buyer certification, the collector certification. Both those trainings are priceless information, okay? You also can take advantage of the Business Builders Academy. That's if you want to share, you can utilize that tool. No minimums, no maximums, exclusive collections. You get the 7K advantage that you could take advantage of, no pun intended, okay? 7K healthcare, my family takes advantage of that. that is so significant for those of you that are entrepreneurs or that don't have affordable healthcare out there. This is real, actual healthcare that you can take advantage of, that you can learn more about. Your personal website, the Sound Money Wallet, exclusive technology, only we have, one of one. The standard stack and sell, again, that's exclusive. Coin drop access, and 3 months wealth systems app access. That's if you want to again share. After the 3 months, that's $19.99 per month. The premium membership, that's for people that are really wanting to go out there and build this as either as a side gig or a full-time business. It's a lot like the standard membership, but way better. You get everything that I mentioned, but you also get premium stack and sell. It's $199 value, 12 months of the Wealth System app, okay? That's the app I used when I quit my job within 48 days. That's what I used. I was sending information through that technology. You're gonna get the premium business reporting, okay? That back office access. That's a $360 value. And then you'll also get the premium training access, which is a $99 value, you guys. So standard membership, $800 value, $199. The premium membership, a $1,500 plus value, you're paying $499. We simply tell people, get in where you fit in. Because remember, you benefit whether you share 7K or not. Everyone benefits from this. But truly, if you want to go on and make life-changing income, be able to impact people, because people need this information. This is not some hype out there. People need to know this information and how they can go on to protect themselves. I tell people all the time, look at this. You got car insurance, you got health insurance, you got business insurance, you got all these different insurances, but what insurance do you have on your money? So again, listen, get back to the person who introduced you to what's going on over here. Let them know. If you are a one, hey, you know what? I want to become a member. I just want to go ahead and stack. I want to start stacking gold and silver. It makes sense what you just shared. Two is somebody that's, you know what? I'm interested in stacking, but I'm also interested in a part-time income. I really would like to be able to make that part-time income with what you guys have going on here and what you just shared. Plan B, right? Three is what I was. I was interested in full-time income. I took it extremely serious. And I went out and was able to be blessed to build a business in just under 2 years to the point of making up to $7,000 a week with what we've got going on over here. And so I do want to share, hey, you know, the 7K income disclosure statement, guys, this is real right here. 85% of the people literally just buy products, you know, each month. They love just stacking assets, tangible assets in which you could go liquidate if you need to, easily liquidate. You see the different rank associate, copper, bronze, silver, gold, executive gold, and presidential gold. We do have presidential golds, but those statistics haven't been updated there. But those are the highs, the lows, the averages, the medians. But listen, guys, we are the Generational Wealth Group, part of 7K, and definitely want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to look at this information. Just let me be the first one to say, hey, welcome aboard. But at the end of the day, you're building wealth with sound money. So I just want to congratulate you and thanks for taking the time to watch.